Hi and welcome to Marky Moo.
I'm Marky Dle.
We're going to show you some top 10 tips for Moodle.
How to make your Moodle more fun, more funky and more vibrant as an educational resource and a learning tool for your school.
And we'll make it fun too.
As you can see in our learning establishment, we've got our Moodle set up in the following structure here. It's a lovely little Moodle where we've integrated the school's email system with the school student voice, as well as a factual-based knowledge program, some open source links and an interactive calendar which links and syncs with Google Calendar. I'm now going to hand you over to Marky Moo, who's going to tell you all about the VLE and what it will do to your school.
The VLE is a very important part of our school. We actually use it to not only share resources, but to make sure it's an interactive environment that the kids can log on to at any time. So even if they're on holiday, I'm sure they do this on a regular basis, they can do their homework from home or on the beach or wherever they like. So we're going to show you some of the interesting features of Moodle, and I'm going to hand you back over to Marky Dle.
As you can see, Marky Moo has told you already, we're going to give you some fun and funky ways to interact and make your Moodle the future generation of interactive learning. Come and join us on our learning tour as we look today at the topic of
forums. Right, we're going to talk about forums. So once you've logged yourself onto your Moodle, you need to go onto your subject area, whatever that is. We're going to go into ICT and we're going to set up a forum in ICT. So you click on subjects or however you've configured your Moodle, and we're going to go into ICT. And once in ICT, let's go into year 7, and we'll enroll ourselves, and we're going to set up a forum here. Okay, so over to Marky Dle.
As you can see, Marky Moo is now setting up a forum. This is a place where your students can interact with each other or with you as a classroom teacher. You could ask them a question for homework and ask them to share their input, their research findings. As we know in ICT, because we're quite sad like that, we like a bit of research, you know. Now Marky Moo is much more into his research than Marky Dle, which is me. Now obviously, that's why the two things go well together. Moodle lets you put the research at the top, and you as a classroom teacher can rise at the bottom, tapping away, giving them some feedback on what you think about it. Now, that will, because I know that the mega geeks out there are thinking, wiki, wiki, wiki. That will tie in with a wiki, which Marky Moo is going to show you in a bit. But first, we're going to look at putting together a forum.
Once you've logged on to your course, then you turn on editing, and you get to this area. You click on add an activity, so you need to put it in a place where you want to be. So let's just stick it at the top here because we're going to do a general discussion area. And on add an activity, we go to forums. This loads up this area where you actually type in your details. So you give your forum a name, so let's call it test, and then you have to put a description. So in other words, what are you going to talk about in your forum? And we're going to say, what do you think about testing? At the moment, you don't really need to change anything. You can keep it all the same. There's a minimum upload on it, and we'll just keep the settings and save and return to the course. And it's as simple as that. Now it's ready to use. All you need to do is click on it, or the students will click on it as well, and they can start adding to the discussion. So they can see the question, and they add to the topic by clicking on the big long button down the bottom, and they can write their topic in there. And that's it.
Thank you for joining us on our training course today, where we've shown you the wonderful world of forums, and how to add a forum to your Moodle site.
Bye-bye from Marky Moo.
And bye-bye from Marky Dle.
Together, we're Moodle.